Gamers. The only thing I can't read of this is the middle two kanji. This first part is Nihongo. And the last part is Supa. Waiting on Sam to join. Just gives everyone time to waddle in. Does this break chat? Yes, it does.
Someone pelted me out with a coin.
Don't know why the first redeem of the day just shatters chat. We're just waiting on you, Sam. Ready? Alright, hitting the countdown. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Down, down, down. La Bamba. Chicken! Howdy, Wazza, how you doing? Oh, you know how those chickens. Doing alright? Good. Oh! Gotta jump boots, nice, nice. Let's see if I can actually get anywhere. I can't Metroid crawl! Thank you for the power bomb. Excellent vintage meme. How you doing today, Boodle? Same old, fair enough. Where does Metroid keep all his missiles? The purple fruit. Ram. Launch. Generic purple protogen. Name adds up. Need ice beam for that door. So until I get more items, I'm pretty sure I am BK. This is tradition with Super Metroid. Yes. Toaster Tom's the name exploiting you for profit is his game. Like a real American. Not much interest going on Blue Sky. Bite tail, tail bite you. No. No. Howdy, Kelvin, how you doing today? You should turn on the BK sign. Maybe appetizer day? Nope. Can you believe it? I'm actually going to have something to post for Vore Day this year. Now the real trick is trying to figure out what in the woil I am going to draw next. Is head empty. Hmm. It's many rotatos. I think I have a basic idea of what I could do. The ever classic meme of inviting people over for dinner. Me, since you haven't had sun chips in a long time. Me either. They're kind of underrated. I know. On Vore Day, I could do like a raffle of some kind to get volunteers to be in this little project. Super Sahama. I haven't seen them in a while. Don't think you can get anything in bottled Rando until you get your hands on some magic powder, which you'd have to go to the trendy game to get that. if you keep getting your hands on extra bombs, you might be able to beat the Moblin Cave. There's also... You locked yourself out of the village. You can warp back to spawn, you know. You push select start B into A, and it brings up the save menu, which they add an option of return to start. Honestly, farming the trendy game might be the best thing you can do just to get enough rupees to sustain you. And it's also where you can get magic powder. So with enough rupees, you can do the fishing minigame. This is all assuming you have enough rupees to even play the trendy game in the first place. I have no idea how your luck's been going, considering you have a limited resource. Though with the chain chomp, you might be able to get some rupees in the swamp, but I don't recall enemies he eats dropping items. I wonder if I can find it on Google. Can enemies bow wow eat drop items? Link's Awakening. Google says no. It didn't work either. Player. Scammer? What? What you mean? Oh, no, on Telegram is just someone responding to me saying Vore, just 3 days away the other day. Anyways, I sent 100 rupees because, honestly, Link Awakening DX's logic can be really fucked up at times. So you should be able to buy more bombs and also play trendy game. Me even. Chumby Link. I'm still disappointed by how garbage the cooking mechanic in Breath of the Wild was, because I love cooking in games. And then they made it to where it's like there's no point in using anything but a singular heart radish. Like, I don't get it. And some would say, oh, it's for the immersion, but like... I'm not, like, immersed or anything. Like, if the food was used for more than just healing. Like, yeah, I know there are some things, like, you can put chili peppers in your food to make you have a buff to your warmth level for a little while. But... don't really need that. You can just wear warm clothes in cold areas, for one. And two... I don't know. It's like the only things I felt were worth bothering crafting were, one, the heart radishes. You find them everywhere, and they heal you to max and overflow HP. Two, the stamina potions that I don't remember what you put into it to make it, but you shouldn't really bother with anything but that. Because the stamina potion that increases your max stamina, like it overflows it too, that also restores stamina to max. So, like, there's not a reason to use any other kind of stamina potion. And then until you can get the heat armor, fire resist potions, so you can go to Death Mountain. I found everything else to be kind of pointless. It's like, why would I ever bother with this? Breath of the Wild isn't a bad game, but it's... I don't get the praise it gets. It's like if they took Hyrule Field from Ocarina of Time and made that the game. Like, it's not interesting, it's just a giant empty green void that you go from one end to another. The only parts of Breath of the Wild I thoroughly enjoyed were the shrines, which are basically just mini dungeons. Because I like doing the puzzles. And my least favorite type of shrine, of course, are the battle shrines, because it's just the same singular enemy. It's just he has a different move set depending on difficulty, in quotation marks. And there's like, I think 3 difficulties. So you're fighting the same enemy with the same 3 movesets repeatedly. And it just feels like filler. Like, fuck it, we couldn't think of another puzzle. Fight this enemy again. What do? You knock its beam back at it. Then you gotta ride the wind and jump attack it. And then there's also the ones where I think it's like, first one is like that, just the first thing of knock beams back at it. And then like, medium difficulty is attacks on the like wind thing. And then the hardest difficulty is they tack on another phase where it dashes at you and you're supposed to block it. And that's probably the only one where it actually changes up between them, because there's like ones where you're supposed to use the magnet to lift a block to block them, or you use freeze in some shallow water to make a block of ice for it to run into. But otherwise it's the same. Unfortunately, I don't see myself ever really returning to Breath of the Wild, which isn't something that I commonly do with Zelda games. Well, rather, returning to Zelda games is something I commonly do, but not in the case of Breath of the Wild, where I won't be returning to it because there's nothing for me to return to. Because the entire game's the only thing that there is to enjoy is the exploration. But the thing is about games where the entire gimmick is exploration, once you've explored it, you've explored it. There's no more discovery. Not a good Zelda game. Yeah, it's a reason why I put it in Tears of the Kingdom in its own categories of Zelda games. Like, there's 4 types of Zelda games. There's the classic bird's eye view. There's the ever popular 3D. There's the rare 2D side-scroller, and then there's the new open world. And if you're wondering what my favorite of each category is, for the Bird's Eye classic style Zelda game, it would have to be Link Between Worlds. For 3D, it's Majora's Mask, the original, not the Abomination on 3DS. For the side-scrollers, obviously it's going to be Zelda 2. And for open world, I've only played Breath of the Wild. And Tears of the Kingdom just looks like a DLC for it, so I don't really care. I'm definitely not going to be buying the game full price. I don't know, when I get a Switch 2, I'll find a used game key or something. And yeah, I suppose that's all I can really say. And there aren't really any bosses to speak of in Breath of the Wild, save for, like, Ganon. Everything else is just a common enemy you find. And sometimes things have, like, a boss name and health bar on screen. But they're not really bossish. It's just, oh, there's a Hinox. Shoot its eye. You did it. You won. Granted, you shouldn't be doing combat in Breath of the Wild because all your weapons break on the third use, practically. And it just... I don't like it when games don't want to be played. That's why I don't like Final Fantasy VIII. Nothing frustrates me more than a mechanic that actively punishes you for playing. Like, how can I explain why I don't really think Breath of the Wild is that grand? Is you can look at Elden Ring, because Elden Ring being an open world game too, your first playthrough is going to be mostly going to be doing exploring. But that's not the only thing there is to the game. There's also combat and, like, mastery of mechanics and stuff that just keeps you coming back. Like, there's countless ways you can play through the game. And though you may not be playing the game to discover secrets and whatnot anymore, you can play through the game to try out things you perhaps didn't your first time. That's not a thing you can do in Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, once you've done everything, you've done everything. There's nothing more to do. There's no exploration, there's no conquering things easier. It's just, you do it the way you do it, and that's it. And most of the game is a blur. The most combat I remember doing is just being annoyed at those robots that shoot laser beams at you, because it's always just grinds everything to a halt. Now you gotta whip out your shield, wait for it to shoot the beam so you can parry it back. You did it. Good job. And, like, you can, like, level up armor and stuff, where it's like, oh yeah, you farm up materials to do all this stuff, but, like, why? There's no real benefit to doing it. And it's also weird that for the Korok seeds, I not only found them extremely annoying because of how obscure most of them are, but they make fun of you for collecting them all because they give you a golden poo. as a trophy, saying, "You did it, you wasted your time, good job." Like, at least in Ocarina of Time, collecting 100 Skulltulas, completing that quest, you get infinite money. Like, sure, rupees are pretty much worthless in Ocarina of Time to begin with, but it's something. It's a reward. Gosh dang. Still haven't found me any progressive items. Anyway. I think the game's only popular in the furry community because everyone wants to screw Sean Chiplock and the bird with the accordion, Cass. Sean Chiplock? Rivali. Quite the vocal range? Yes, he does. Very astute. That would be very nice if I could actually go anywhere. I'm orange. Daboo-dee-daboo-die. Weapon on async yourself. You're like a stink. Oh. Doja Apocalypse. What? Georgia Cola. And Stevie into a money grind. Power Rangers? Fursuit, Furry suit, Grafferty suit, Furzon suit. Howdy Savage, how you doing today? I am sadly in Big BK until I get like Screw Attack or Morph Ball. Now it goes. This seed is a bit on the cursed side. So I'm just kind of sitting here until I get something. And in the meantime, I'm whining about Breath of the Wild. You got hired at a hobby store? God dang. You start on August 20th. So you've got 2 weeks to chill until then. Supers. That's super-de-duper. That doesn't get me anywhere yet. By the way, the temporary controller, I say in quotation marks, that I got is an 8-bit Do SN30 Pro, so it's shaped like a Super Nintendo controller. Which works very well. You got the same noise. I'm hoping the electric bill this month isn't going to be extortionate prices, so I can order a Steam controller. 8-bit Do 02? What one is that? I can just look it up on Amazon. Amazon. 8-bit Do 02. It looks like a pill. When you got without joysticks. It's tiny. It's a controller for your fleas. Oh, we're Plaza. Is there anything I'm really looking forward to the rest of this year? The only thing I can think of is Tenebrous Samana, or Somnia, something like that, which is a pixel art horror game with live action cutscenes. La Bamba. Plans to see Russian concert? Nice. It's also Bloodstained, but the announcement date just says 2026. Not any specific date yet. I'll check just in case they have updated it without my knowing. Bloodstained. The Scarlet Engine. Planned release date 2026. So yeah. It's already so late in the year though. If they do release it, it's probably going to be November to December. But I wouldn't be surprised if it gets delayed to next year. Interesting on Blue Sky. Doesn't really look like it, does it? Let's look around on Discord. Someone posting a Columbo meme. Oh, and one more thing that's been bothering me. You say you're this SFW only artist, but earlier when I complimented the details in the mouth you drew, excellently done by the way, you're real talented. You called it a mall. I still want to get the Columbo series on DVD. North Pole. What the heck is a graveyard connector? Screw attack. Mambo's Mambo. Hey. Graveyard connector. It's awakening. Is that the underground tunnel? Should be able to get it with the rooster and power bracelet. If it's the thing I'm thinking of. Again, I don't really know what it means by graveyard connector. I have to say, the one thing I don't really like about this controller is the D-pad. It feels... doesn't feel the greatest. Not the worst D-pad I've ever used. The worst would have to be the Xbox 360. But it's, I don't know. Slightly too spongy. As best I can describe it. I don't remember the Duke trademark, how good the D-pad was on that, but I do remember the 360. Ah, diggity dang, I can finally play. The, what you call it? 360, I had a lot of troubles playing through things like... Thank you very much. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland on the 360 version, because some of the tricks require D-pad inputs, but the 360's D-pad is stinky poo-poo. No! And it was a nightmare. Because one mission in particular requires you to... Oh, another power bracelet. It requires you to, like, do some D-pad inputs. Something that, when I played the PS2 version, I didn't have any troubles with. Because, of course, the PS2's D-pad is pretty good. And, in my opinion, the DualShock 2 is probably one of the better controllers to ever exist. I panicked! I panicked! It is a missile anyway. Missile. Yeah. I'll grab the other missiles if I ever get BK again. Yeah, plasma is needed to open up Mother Brain. The D-pad on the X-Bone and I guess the Series X is what it goes by these days or something like that. I don't know. But the current Xbox's D-pads are a lot better than the abomination that was the 360. They are much clickier. Ooh, thank you. And when I saw that the Series X I saw that it had a D-pad shape similar to what the 360's was. My heart sank, but actually using it, it's actually good. It's clicky. It's actually the same exact D-pad I've seen on an internal breakdown. It's just it's got a different cap is all. Gravy! Diggity dang. That's both my suits. Nice new show for you. And our prize is a leaf. Ding-a-ding-a-ding. Man, I love Respin. One of my most favorite quality of life things they've added. It makes the game feel so much smoother to play, doesn't it? Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I tend to stray away from SMZ3. Is no respin just makes the game a bit stiffer. Zipper clicker, etc. Yep. Alright, let's see. Are we actually going to be able to fight normal chorizo today? Or is there going to be another beam lock? It's another beam lock. This would beam, of course. Actually, I don't need to reload up here. I can just go this way. And I'll reload after I check out this room. La Bamba! Would you like to shave? Shave complete. Charge beam! Hot diggity dang! Rando starved me of charge beam so often. Oh, goodness. Ow. La Bamba, but not my La Bamba. E. Snoo shell. See you there. My super missile ammo has doubled. Still boggles my mind that with Zero Mission in Fusion and whatnot, they made like peak Metroids. And then they just stopped until Dread. Nintendo was making a lot of weird decisions back in those days. Like, one of the series they were actually planning on shelving was Zelda, because Wind Waker didn't do as well as they wanted it to. So, Twilight Princess was basically their last hurrah. Ooh, another eat. And it sold well enough that it kept the series afloat. if the perpetual state of the games coming out, it wasn't enough of a show. There's the show. Mids. Mid-Dead Redemption. Stays there. Nothing over there. Let's continue this way. I also feel like it's a bit of a shame. The fact that Twilight Princess was their last hurrah also ruined the plot of the game. Because halfway through development, they had to hand off from one designer to another, and the new designer was basically told to make it more like Ocarina of Time, which is why the entire plot of the first half of the game is basically thrown out the window as soon as you beat the Arbiter's Grounds. Oh dear. Looks like I am stuck. Soft reset. I'm BK again. And beams. I'm in Beam K. At least I got to play a decent bit before being back in BK again. I'm going to go get that there missile I missed. I missed all. And I'll probably hint for Wave and Spazer. X-ray scope. If I get plasma beam, I can microwave bosses now. Which is like the only thing X-ray is good for. Just be X-ray scope was a pretty cool idea, though. Being able to see blocks like this. But they kind of added that ability to the power bombs in the GBA games. Flippers. That means you can get my screw attack. Though getting screw attack won't do anything beyond be nice to have at this point. Alright. Go. To shave? Shave complete. My personal favorite Metroid has probably got to be Zero Mission. The game plays and feels really good. It is a pretty strong place to start playing Metroid from. Though some do criticize the whole Chozo statues giving you a ping on the map to where you need to go next. It's not a strict requirement to go to those pings, which is one of the things I like about it. They do cut out a lot of the fluff from the original NES Metroid when they were designing it. Come on. La 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 bamba. And they made some places like the infamous Attic of Doom in Norfair. Was it Norfair or was it? No, it was Kraid's Lair. They made it actually have a purpose where now there's a new boss up there, the Acid Worm. And it has a point in existing now. And some people might say, well, they made it easier for the casuals, etc., etc. How can you possibly say that it's better than the original? But I say it's better than the original because it has the original in it. So you're getting two games in one, and it's honestly how I feel that remakes of games should really be. Both the original and the remake can exist at the same time. Like, I want to play both. And that's one of the reasons why I love Zero Mission, is that you can play the new game to enjoy a rather great Metroid experience, and you can play the original, though with a save function. a proper save function, because original Metroid on NES did not have save batteries. It had a password system, as that was the way games did saving in quotation marks back before saving was really standard. And I'm BK. Alrighty. Hint. Spazer. Okay, hint. Wave. Okay, wave beam. Terra surf. What? What do you mean? Okay, hint bomb. Hint space jump. Am I stupid? Did I completely overlook something? Because all of my items are in my world! Oh, not even a charge shot can kill these guys in one hit. I can see why some people would say that Super Metroid, though, is the best Metroid game. It definitely deserves a allotted title of that sort. Because I need Spacer to get into here. Which is where my space jump is at. An X-ray scope. X-ray scope is the room where you got a grapple beam across normally, right? That's in Redburn. Thank you. There's one thing I have not hinted for. Hint speed booster. That. If you can get me that, Sam, that should unbrick me. I wasn't expecting to have to hint for like every progressive item in the game to find the one that will actually let me progress. Apparently there. Nice! The cup runneth empty. I'm gonna go get me a drink of water. BRB! Oh, thank you. I should theoretically never be in BK again. Wow, they. Woohoo! Oh, Spacer, it's an ace beam. Okay. What's that ice beam that I needed to put over here? Yeah. Gas, 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 gotta step on the gas. Now my shots can kill these guys. I'm the most trolly pit in the game. Which beam did I need to get up here? Was it a spacer door? Oink. Get him! I just wish you could shoot still while those pellets are out. Or at least that they count hitting beam objects like that. It would make using beam combos a lot smoother. There's a lot of neat things about this game. I think the thing I love most about this game, like if I have to consider all aspects, it would have to be the art. Like, the pixel art is phenomenal. Measles. There's like a lot of cool effects, like the pollen in the background and whatnot. And they did some rather gruesome detail with the bosses. I won't go up there until I have screw attack. Oh wait, I don't have space jump or grapple. How dare. As the kids say these days, derp. Am I hip yet? Close the door. It's just cool little details, like the breathing in the suit. Oh man, Spencer. And I've said it before, and I will say it an unlimited amount of times. It's the little things that make a good game great. If that is any wisdom I can give to you as a game designer, it is that. You need to have little details. It's not enough just to have a thing be functional. If it's functional, then congratulations, you've done the bare minimum. It's when you put extra love into it that makes your work truly shine. And this game really shows that. Actually, I want to go down to get things in Turtle Room. Keep forgetting I don't have space jump. ₹100. I think I can do anything. I might be able to grab that, but I don't feel like taking the time to. And it also is a minor item, which, yes, considering Link's Awakening DX and the absolute crack and meth that those guys use when making the logic for that game, I know it's probably something good like a heart piece. but that won't progress you, so I'm not going to focus on it. Not yet. I suppose I think we are done here for now. So let's continue to Norfair. Save complete. Actually, forgot. We gotta be prayed. E. We did it. We beat Kraid. Go us. Thank you. Ooh, attack. No, enemies can get screwed. Oh man. There we go! Last time I did this, I beat him before he could even stand up. Which, for those who don't know what that happens when you do that, the room's kind of just bugged a bit. You're just stuck on this screen with the black background. If you run off to the right, you'll just hit a wall. So all you have to do is, like, leave and then re-enter, and it'll fix itself. E. It is funny how much of a joke Kraid is in every game after the original. Because in original NES Metroid, Kraid, in my opinion, is the most difficult boss in that game. Has a lot of attacks that just will block your shots and hurt you, and it's generally annoying, and you don't have to use Ice Beam to beat him, but I feel like it's a good idea to use Ice Beam, because in that game you can freeze enemies' projectiles, and they can't spawn anymore while old ones are on screen. So you can do things like freeze all of Kraid and Ridley's projectiles, and then just wail on them. which is a lot easier to do with Ridley in that game because Ridley's fireballs are big enough that they're very easy to hit with an ice beam and freeze. But Kraid's things are like 4 pixels big. Except for his, like, talon projectiles. So it's a real pain in the butt. Some people's strategy is just to use morph ball bombs on him. That strategy only like works half the time for me for some reason. Sneasha. Nice beam is nice beam. And get down here. There we go. Oh man, bonk, and then drop. As if you guys couldn't see that. Can I go in Speed Booster? No. Here. Bamba. That's it. Try it again. One of the things I like about all the secret stuff in this game is that it doesn't go entirely unexplained. They just tease you with it if you let the demo play out on the title screen. And then from there, you're just left wondering what you need to do to be able to do those. And actually performing those actions can be rather obscure. Like the Crystal Flash. Let's back to Bubble Mountain. I'm thinking of a different room. You know, something I think that Metroid Prime 4 gets wrong about the Metroid games, and I'm saying this as someone who hasn't played it, but has, like, I've seen bits and pieces of other people playing it, and I've heard, like, how long it takes to beat the games. Is that Metroid games aren't really supposed to be super duper terribly long. They're like the games that introduced the concept of speedrunning to gamers by giving you different endings based on how fast you complete the game, and the games were designed to be completed in, like, first time playthroughs, 8 hours, second time, 2 hours, and gradually getting better as you improve playing the game. It's essentially how it goes. I'll wait until I have another method of getting up there. So, Prime 4, extending the length of the game by making the giant empty overworld where you have to mine green crystals for like 8 hours by itself. It sounds like they really didn't know what they were doing. And between everything, I have no confidence in the game, and if I get it, it will be a used copy. I don't want to pay full price. And that's not getting into the writing. Like, everyone already is talked to death about the Marvel humor, wacky sidekick, Mackenzie. You'll have to carry since you're getting most of your items. Not for now. I mean, there's still, like, I don't know where my plasma beam or grapple beam are, but that's about the only things that I don't know where they are. The rest I know are in my world. Funny enough. So, well, fudge. Okay, so I am going to need Plasma Beam to be able to get some of my things. The map, just to make sure. Can't get down to Krako's lair until I have... I think there was a Plasma Beam door as well. So, we've done all we can in Norfair for now. Great! Ow! 4 days tomorrow! Pizza Hut! Nothing. Tomorrow, who knows? Yep. All hail the magic conch. Super. Fairy Whippus. Well, gosh, diddly darn it! Okay. Explosion, yeah. Went the wrong way. Just sort of absent-mindedly thinking about Metroid 2. La Bamba! So in criteria, there's just chorizo. Hey Savage, are you still there? If so, do you play Terraria? Just wondering. Because there is a Metroid mod for Terraria, but it's pretty good in my opinion. Who's Mamu? The frog in the, like, pit area with the sign maze that you go through. Some way of getting across there. Maybe we can gung-ho it. No! Why am I failing? Oh my goodness. We're taking the Shine Spark of Shame. What? That's off that. Help! Help! I had a feeling it would be a plasma door. What a troll. So it looks like I'm going to be blocked by plasma. I can't figure out anything else. So let's look. That's what plasma, yeah. Actually, I can get the item under Spore Spawn, can't I? In theory, depending on what color the door is. Why is my missing? Not... Where's my little disappeared? Oh, no luck. This is not the trick I am looking for. Whatever. This one's spacer. Spacer. Baba. Danke. This was plasma number 2, right? Oh, space. Okay. Sometimes things just happen and you roll with it. I always roll with it. It's because I am Orb. Explode. Okay. You know what? I'm going to dink around while I'm what I'm pretty sure is BK. May as well try to get that one item. Alright. Peace out, Savage. Thanks for stopping by. Shooting dead cells. There can be a chicken that follows him. The chicken talk. There we go. And I called it Heart Piece because the devs sniff glue. Back to what I was doing here. Oh no. The chicken horribly blinded with the curse, seeing its cousins destroyed and fried until golden delicious. Man. I think I can. Maybe off of the bottom of this. No, I think my vertical acceleration is a bit too high. I may be able, on the indent, hit it just right. If I jump this. So believe it or not, high jump boots do make some things a bit harder. It's one of the reasons why it's so cool with this game lets you toggle them off. Kinda wish you could do that in Zero Mission, but they don't let you. Okay. Almost had it. See that up here. Goodness. A surreal experience for sure. Alright, I've had my fill. Let's hit plasma beam. Tried Rick ship top. What? How does it expect me to get up there? I need to be in the wreck ship to get up! Alright, guess we'll try to figure it out. Does it perhaps expect me to get grapple beam? I'm not going to head for grapple beam. Not yet, at least. 1 second, I'm putting my hands up. Alrighty. Oh, thank you. Dilishkin from Bistro. They grow new legs. Weird. Some eggs that fed some grubs. Now for the mystery. What does the game expect me to get up in? I'm gonna look at the map to see if I can't puzzle it out, because I'm pretty sure it's all one way. Super Metroid. Outside wrecked ship map. It's in the side, you dingus. Doesn't help either. Images. Can you find it on images? No, I don't need the literal in-game map, you dipshits. Oh my goodness. That It's Torian. What is wrong with you? Okay, let's look up Crateria map. Oh. Yeah, it's a crumble block. So does it expect me to go in the backside? But I can't get that way. Alright, here we go. Entering my last item. And grapple beam. Fuck off. Am I misremembering? Is the ice beam area locked off by ice beam, or was it locked off by plasma? Because I'm pretty sure it was plasma. Or spacer. Yes, I am reaching the point where I'm actually becoming angry. Like, what is the logic that's expecting me? I don't see it. Let's go back to Norfair. Maybe my memory's being crusty, who knows? Let's look at my hints again. Thank you. Need to see what things have not been found. Okay. I need Spacer to get Space Jump. And Spacer is an ice beam room. I need Plasma to get Bomb. Not that it really matters. It means... That means the only way should be the back entrance. But to get into the back entrance, I need Spacer? Or is it expecting me to do some really weird fuck-ass jump? Okay. This space jump is locked behind Spacer. Okay. Got that established. Unless there's some way to the ice beam room that I'm completely forgetting. I don't know how this could possibly have broken logic, though, because this is like one of the oldest randos in here. And it's using a very notable randomizer, varia randomizer. And I have not changed these settings in the past, like, 5 years, I think. It's the same as it ever was, which is to say, a very simple set. It doesn't expect many tricks at all. And we know that the X-ray scope room is bomb, which is left behind plasma. So, crossing off space chunk and lava. Up there is not a listed item, but it is a plasma door. The ice beam is locked off by plasma. Unless? Question mark? I don't think we can go up the back way either. Like just normally, but... Again, I could be misremembering. That's the only thing I can think of. My hand is killing me today, guys. Not gonna lie. It's been generally bad all week long. Just make sure we're still progressing the way we want to. That's to Ridley's lair. Can't really go that way until we have space jump. Wait, did we just not go this way? I don't? Yeah, it's an opportunity for X-ray scope. Speed booster. Does it think I can get a speed boost in this one? There isn't really. What is going on? Let me look. High speed. Backway. Super Metroid. Shut up. Where? Pirita! Scaring me. Goodness, gave my heart a start. Welcome on in, everyone. How was the stream, Peter? I hope you're you're having a good day. You've come in while I am being perplexed at what the game's logic wants me to do. It went good, and me. This seed has been a very cursed one. It is wanting me to do something that I am not familiar with, and I am confused. I'm trying to figure out where it wants me to go and how it wants me to do it, because the only thing I can think of is I need to get into this long hallway here and essentially crawl up this little shaft area into the square up there, because the door is locked with plasma beam by the front entrance, and I'm not even sure I can even crawl up that way to begin with. So I'm trying to look through things like weird tricks of going through the game. I hope everyone is having a lovely day, and thank you for sharing your community. Let's see. trying to figure this out, because by all accounts, the game wants me to have plasma beam. But the plasma beam isn't a place I don't think I can even get.
Feederite pelted me out with a coin.
Ellie. Big day tomorrow. Emphasis on big. Rest well, Feeder. And thank you again for the raid. Okay, missile outside, wreck ship top. 1, 2. Just... Super Metroid. Show me your AI slop. Google is being exceptionally unhelpful today. Super Metroid. Going through Norfair backwards. Okay. Give me the spoiler log. I need to see what this game is thinking. What? It thinks I can go to Bot Womb. How? Spring ball help? Moderately? Thank you. Okay. Let's back to Meridian. I'm going to attempt a trick that I think I know. But I don't recall that being in the list of tricks that should be considered in logic, is my issue here. Yes, it will basically be a fuck-ass jump. As I mentioned earlier. That's not the name of the jump, but let's just pretend it is. Didn't pause fast enough. Okay. Meridia fuck-ass jump. Super Metroid. Google, shut up with your fucking AI. It's not helping. Oh, it's the gravity suit. Okay. Yeah, that's how it goes. How can we use it to get up there? Exactly, consistently. There we go. There's the fuck-ass jump. That's what we're going to call it on this channel officially. And again, this shouldn't be in logic for me. I don't know why it would expect me to do this. did it, we did. Measles. Measles. Oop. Oh wait, I have spring ball now, so I can just hop in here. A leaf! A tasty leaf! And this is just a dead end. Next time you see Flynn use that little jump trick, just correct him, say it's the fuck-ass jump. Don't you know? It's like you don't even know science. Silly Blue. This is a dead end. Crunching. You got your 200 progression rupee? Heck yeah. Now you can beat the game. Easy. You may think I just got two of the same item, but one is labeled as junk and the other is labeled as progression. Oh no, this is the shortcut area. Would you like to shave? Shave quickly. Ow. If we go up there, we can't get the item because it isn't spawned in. This item, however, is spawned in. But don't worry about these spikes. They can't hurt you because the power isn't on. See, spikes are only dangerous if there's power. Magic powder. Two mists, one spark. Show yourself, you coward. Fine, plasma, this would be a lot easier. Unfortunately, I need to beat this to get to plasma. Got your bench. It's two of the bosses down. Now we just need Riddle Diddle Do. And Dragon. Continue first same. Oh, was it this one? Goodness. Another precious leaf. Tasty leaf. Another heckin' tree stars. Might need to do a lunch break. But considering that now I'm basically able to just go, nothing can stop me now. I might just keep going. He is, man. Gimme! Pair. Do pair. Okay. What are we doing? Let's try to do this as fast as we can, shall we? Mission. Ready Shine Spark Room. Or Speed Booster. Kind of thing. And of course, ABS. No? At least I don't recall. Spacer first, okay. We need to grab bomb. Don't really need to grab a grapple beam either. We need that space jump and we need that spacer. Well, I have to say this has been an extremely cursed seed, but at least it's Super Metroid, so I don't really have to suffer it for much longer. Hang on, someone's at the door. Alright. Don't mind the background, the guest is over. Let's finish this. Spazer. Yep. Now I can go grab that space jump. You know what? Let's grab that grapple, shall we? Looks like Crocomire will be unbothered this day. That's it. Dark container. Gonna whip us. And space jump. Starting to get out here, so no worries. I am speeding to the end of the game. Ooh, misses. Don't see where we need to go. Ready, you whoopus. Sweet. too, okay? We gotta do is fry the shrimp. Check out there, so may as well grab it as long as I don't spend too much time on it. Move to the right too much. Got it. Howdy, Baku, how you doing today? You joined in on the tail end of the stream. Good. To me, this seed has been extremely cursed. But it's okay, side. Hey, Missouri, how you doing? Coin roll hunting? Huh? What you mean? Finally out of bed. Sleeping in until 4. You need to fix your sleep schedule, man. Looking for old silver. Bookshelf for sale. The bolts. Easy cheesy. The wait, Mother Brain is open. And 10 arrows for sale. Skip what room? Yeah, there's no reason for me to go there. Stop. Onwards to Big Brain. The baby. You crave a stick of butter? Why? I personally crave a veggie spring roll myself. Dog with the butter. Dude. Are you kidding me? I don't know why she does that sometimes, just refuses to use the rainbow beam until you can't survive it. Jeez, that's so hard. Baby. Rip. Howdy 3D Bob, you showed up for the final boss. Pride Month may be over, but so are you. You have to look at the lore. Why? Fair enough. The animals betrayed me. And that is GG for me. Alrighty, we're gonna send y'all over to Milky Moo Cat. Y'all have a fantastic day. Thank you again, Theater, for the raid, and also thank you all for hanging out, and of course, Sam for playing along. Take care, everyone. Until next time, gamers.